YouTube? Today we'll be taking out my lock style. I've had it in for about 3 weeks, I should say. It's been about 3 weeks since I got my hair done. So I'm about to take my lock style out. And then we're also going to talk about Kennedy Ryan's Can't Get Enough. Love this book, honestly. It's from her Skyland series. If you haven't read the other ones, it's Before I Let Go and This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. But let's get into the video and take this hair down. Show y'all what it's looking like. I need to oil my scalp too, but this is what we're working with. I got 4 barrels and then it's in some buns. But yeah, let's talk about the book. Like I said, so Kennedy Ryan's Can't Get Enough. It follows Hendrix, aka Hen, because that's what I'm gonna be calling her. But it follows her. If you've read the other books, Before I Let Go and This Is Us. Before I Let Go is Yasmin's story, and then This Is Us is Soul Dad's story. So now Can't Get Enough is Hen's story. And in the last 2 books, Hendrix was my favorite. Like, she was my favorite side character. She's just a rich auntie. So now we're just following her love story, and it was the best out of the 3. I can't even lie. I thought Before I Let Go was my favorite out of the 3. This Could Be Us was good. When it comes to the men, This Could Be Us, I will say Judah was my favorite man. But now we done met Maverick. I love Maverick. And this book, I feel like Hen just reminds me of myself. Like, who don't want to be the rich auntie? Like, yeah. Oh, look at my hair. Let me see if I can turn around. This is what it looks like in the back. But this is my first time taking out barrels, because this is my first time having barrels. So let's see how this goes. I don't want to pull a lock out. But like I was saying, I feel like Hen is me. I am her for sure. Everybody wants to be a rich auntie, and she is just the epitome of that. And I always love the pace that Kennedy Ryan goes in her books. Like, it's not too fast, it's not too slow. Like, she's giving you the background of each, like, of what's going on. Like, in the beginning, like, starting off talking about Hendrix's mom and like her business. Like, it was focused on Hendrix. We was learning about her day to day, what she do, some of her clients, all the good stuff. We even meet Chapel and her assistant, even her aunt Geneva, and of course her mom, who's dealing with Alzheimer's. Ooh, why is my tripod moving like that? Relax, Mr. Tripod. There we go. I don't know what that was about, but my hair is getting long. But yeah, so we meet all the characters, and of course Soul Dad, Yasmin, Josiah, the kids, Judah, are all part of this story because they're part of his life. But the pace of the book was definitely good. So, like, starting off about the business, her mom dealing with Alzheimer's, which I thought was a good, like, she wrote very well about someone living with Alzheimer's, like how different it is and how chaotic it could be, and like even how sad it could be. Like, I feel like she wrote his mom beautifully, because everybody don't know what it's like to have a grandparent, a parent, or whatever, who has Alzheimer's. And she really put some insight into how the moods can change, how her mother is reliving grief over and over again because her mind is pretty much playing tricks on her. And then, of course, we get into meeting Maverick, which I like how they introduce Maverick into the book. Like, so they're at the party, like was it New Year's? I don't know. I think it was a New Year's party, but Hendrix went with her client, Chapel, I think that was her name. But she went with her client, and I feel like she was low-key giving Tyra Banks, like, because it was like the show called Looks, definitely giving America's Next Top Model. But the tea in that of Maverick, who is, love interest for my girl Hen, is the ex-girlfriend of Z, who is a top model. Ooh, the first barrels is out. All right. Ooh. All right, that's half the hair. These came out quick. This gonna be a quick video. To the side. To this side. But yeah, the ex-girlfriend of Maverick, and when I first started reading, I was like, oh my god, how is this gonna play out? Because they seem very buddy, like they seem like it's like they're building like a friendship or whatever. So I'm like, ooh, how is this gonna play out? And of course, I love the fact that, if nobody knows, but Hen is a plus size girly. She's big bone and thick. So I love the fact that when Kennedy was writing Maverick, and like how him desiring Hendrix, and like from the moment he saw her, he wanted her. And like first moment he didn't express it right away, but like she knew there was interest there. But because he was in his situation with Z, he couldn't act on it, even though they had been broken up for a few months before they announced their breakup. So like they were pretty much acting at this party. So, but they was like them having great conversation before she finds out, oh, this is Z, man. And mind you, she want to work with Z. Z, definitely my least favorite character, because like I get you thought this is the man for you, y'all find out y'all not the people for each other, but like being mad at him because your ex want her and you can't understand why, because she plus size. Crazy. So crazy. And then mind you, I'm just rambling all over the place, but I gotta take this part out. By the time they announce the breakup and him find out, they start Maverick wants to invest in like my girl business. Later, I think like 2 months later, Z get into a new relationship with like another man. Oh, mind you, Maverick is a billionaire. Shout out to the billionaires. So like Maverick wants to invest in Hendrix's business. Ooh, hair out. And then, so like I said, a few months later, Z birthday comes up. They find out she got a man. So Maverick is like, oh, I'm going for Hendrix because my ex got a man. Like, I don't have nothing to worry about. Like, da 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 da. I want y'all to read it because I feel like I'm just getting into it, and I'm already done taking my hair out. I need oil it. But look. But y'all gotta read it for the spicy scenes. But a spicy scene happened at the birthday party. That's when Maverick pretty much is trying to tell Hendrix, oh, like, I want you, like, and she like, no, I can't do this. I can't do this with you because Z, my friend, she not her friend, she her business partner, but she like, oh, I can't do this because I'm trying to have a working relationship with her, da da da. He like, I want to understand, but she shouldn't feel no type of way because we mutually broke up. No, you was ready to break up, she was still in love, because she was very much still mad at Hendrix and pretty much insinuated that, oh, he would never want you because you a big girl. I was like, oh, this is where we going in this book. But the book was so good. Like, if you've read the book, let me know in the comments what you thought about the book, and we could talk about it. This was definitely my favorite out of the 3 Skyland series, and I like how at the end, like she's really like, because Hendrix through the whole book is like going through this back and forth, like, oh, do I like him? Is he worth me giving him my time? Like going, and then towards the end, she's just like, I knew from the first day, and I'm like, this is my jig. But if you read it, definitely let me know what you thought about it. Let me get some oil so I could oil my scalp. All right, we got the oil. This is the oil that I use, anti-itch for my scalp. But like I was saying, let me know how you felt about the book. I really love this book. I'm trying to figure out what my next book is going to be. I put a poll on my Instagram, so give me a follow, vote in a poll, and we'll see what book is next. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my hair journey. I don't know when I'm getting another retwist because I actually like when my locks are old and I like to wear them for like a few weeks. But today is July 18th, so I probably won't get my hair done for another 4 more weeks till August, because like I'm just now taking my lock style out. Of course, I gotta get the edges. Put it on my hand. Always oil your edges and your roots, of course. And then I also like to put oil on the base, because this is still hair that we gotta take care of. Like, even though it's locked up, we still gotta keep it oiled up all the way down to the tips. I'm actually really liking this color. Get some of the curls out, because they're not as consistently curly as if my style was like 2 strands or something. Like, they're like deep wave kind of because of the barrels. So I'm gonna try to stretch some of those out. Like I said, thank you again for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Because most likely the next video will either be getting a retwist or reviewing whatever book my Instagram followers pick for me to read next. So see you in the next one. And follow me on Instagram at YeahThat'sTy.
I looked up a horoscope. It said, to be continued, this is a story about a Scorpio.